Hello, everyone. Here we are again with another episode of our podcast. And today I would like to talk to you about a product that, like many other products available on the Italian market, is impossible to find here. That product is called Sofficini. Sofficini are, let's consider them something like fried pockets. So basically it's a dough shell, and then inside there's a super creamy filling, which could be tomatoes, ham, whichever. So we can find them everywhere in Italy, in any grocery store, from the smallest to the largest. But I noticed that many of the ready-to-cook or ready-to-eat items that you can find in Italy are not probably even thought in the American market. And they could actually probably do fairly well, but I mean, there's plenty of other things. So since we were craving this thing, which is, I mean, kind of silly given our age, but anyway, I started looking online for recipes to recreate them, and I found one that I tweaked just a little bit to make it as I thought it would turn out well. So you have this dough that's made with milk, flour, just a hint of butter and salt. It works like the dough for the cream puffs, the empty cream puffs, but without the eggs. So you put all of the flour together in hot milk and then work it. So that, then for the stuffing, because the original product stuffing is so creamy, cheese or mozzarella cheese alone will not give you that same effect. So you have to add some bechamel, or something similar to bechamel, and mozzarella. Or I found out that a super creamy Italian cheese called stracchino does the trick anyway, because it's way creamier than cream cheese. I never tried with cream cheese. I will give it a try just to see how it compares. But with either bechamel or stracchino, for sure you obtain the desired creaminess that's the closest to the original product one. So when you make your dough, you warm up the milk, then add a pinch of salt, add a little bit of butter, and then you put the flour all at once into the milk. Start stirring with a wooden spoon because it will be really hard. Then set aside to reach, a manageable temperature. It doesn't have to be room temperature, it doesn't have to be cold, but at least that it doesn't burn your hands. And then keep flour handy, because at that point it will be really soft and sticky, and you have to knead it on a floured surface until you get a smooth dough. Filling wise, you can cook your own mushrooms, you can cook spinach, you can cook artichokes, you can get marinated vegetables and then pat them very dry, because otherwise it will wet the dough. Bechamel must be at room temperature. Then you create the pockets of the size the shape you want, cut them, stuff them, seal them very well. Then, like any cutlet, beat eggs, put the pockets in the beaten eggs, and then in breadcrumbs and fry. You can actually freeze the uncooked ones, and then, like you're making them, since it takes a while to make them, you're making them, you're preparing them, and then you decide to freeze a part of them for a later use. Perfect. You can absolutely do that. That's how they are sold in Italy. They are sold frozen, and then you fry them. You can fry them frozen, or you can thaw them, but by thawing them, I don't know how the breadcrumbs would react to the thawing. So, what else can we say? If you decide to give it a try, in the description there are both a link to our blog with the written recipe and to our video recipe, so that it'll guide you through all of the passages. I would love to know what you think about it. If you will try them, please let me know. And as usual, if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, even for different fillings, I have a friend who actually makes a sort of a sweet one with, I am not going to name the brand, but that world famous chocolate hazelnut spread and ricotta cheese. So that's gonna be my next attempt. In all reality, when she commented on Facebook a long time ago, I was really intrigued by that. It could be actually smaller ones with just pieces of, well, I would grate dark chocolate or milk chocolate at that point, because it won't stay in the oil long enough to melt a block of chocolate. Can they be made in an oven? Probably. I never tried, because I always, if something is born to be fried, I fry it. I mean, I don't fry it too many times, so whenever I do. Most likely, though, air fryer would work perfectly, because air fryers now are able to almost replicate the crunchiness of the fried one. So if you do try not frying, but either in an oven or in an air fryer, I would love to know what your take is. So just leave a comment, and I will be happy to reply to any comment or question. I guess I will see you all in a couple weeks. Ciao!